If there was ever an immersive and extraordinary multiplayer mode that most people would define as the greatest multiplayer experience of all time, games such as Call of Duty, Halo, and H1Z1 would be contenders for the top spot. However, throughout gaming's extensive history with interactive and online multiplayer experiences, I believe that one of the most prolific gaming studios of all time, Naughty Dog, created, in my opinion, the greatest multiplayer experience of all time within the ambit of one of the greatest video game franchises to ever grace the gaming industry, Uncharted 3. Uncharted is recognized mainly for being a campaign-driven story, delving into the life of treasure hunting legend Nathan Drake, solely due to Uncharted having no multiplayer upon release. However, upon the release of Uncharted 2, a multiplayer mode would be introduced and people adored it so much that it was classified as the greatest part of Uncharted 2's experience by many in comparison to its already Game of the Year awarded campaign mode. With Uncharted 3 in the works, it wouldn't be until June 28th of 2011 that Uncharted 3 would reintroduce the beloved multiplayer mode, and people never thought that Uncharted 3's multiplayer mode would fill the shoes of Uncharted 2's phenomenal multiplayer mode, but people were not prepared for the greatness this multiplayer experience had to offer. In this video, we're going to analyze what made Uncharted 3's multiplayer mode so special, and for some of us, it'll either be a nostalgia trip or it'll be a new experience aimed to expose you to the greatness of Uncharted 3 multiplayer. Uncharted 3's multiplayer started off with an initial beta mode, which was playable only for PlayStation Plus or Infamous 2 owners on June the 28th, but on July the 5th, it was open for everyone to play and enjoy. The beta ended unfortunately on July the 14th, but it wouldn't be until November the 1st that it would be fully released for everyone to play. The multiplayer saw a return to its standard hero versus villain modes, level system, boosters, and much more from its predecessor, but with new introductions to customizations to characters, a prestige system, custom heroes and villains, and different unlockable variations to guns such as the Draz's Dragon Sniper and the Chloe's Tau Sniper. The standard game modes were reintroduced such as Team Deathmatch, Free-for-All, Plunder, Siege, and Team Objective, which later became one of the most standard competitive game modes, but a new introduction was made, and it was called The Lab. The Lab was sort of a playground for people, and it had the look of a test map. It was mainly centered around the fun aspect of the game, with colorful buildings and obstacles. The Lab came in many different forms, and Uncharted 3 also had some sections to some of the most iconic areas in the campaign mode, which was fused into the multiplayer mode. There were maps from the beta such as Airstrip and Chateau that made a return into the mode, and we also saw some new maps. Uncharted 3 had a total of 23 maps, the main ones being Yemen, Syria, Desert Village, Dry Docks, City of Brass, London Underground, and remastered Uncharted 2 classics such as the Molten Ruins, formerly known as the Flooded Ruins, Facility, High Rise, and more. Map expansion packs were free for everyone, and it included some of Uncharted 2's most iconic maps such as Plaza, Village, Lost City, Cave, Temple, which was synonymous with 1v1ing, Sanctuary, and Fort. Some other maps included Old Quarter, Oasis, Graveyard, and London Streets. Uncharted 3 also introduced kickbacks, which would be activated upon reaching a certain level amount of points from medals that were obtained from gameplay. The new prestige system also allowed players to go through different badges and unlockables through 5 different prestiges, and would be unlockable after reaching level 75, the max level, which would be a stark difference to Uncharted 2's max level, level 80. Uncharted 3 also put out a rank system, which would bring Uncharted 3 into its more competitive aspect, allowing for cool unlockables to be unlocked for players to use. DLC packs would be released, which would provide players with more characters and customizable options. From here on, everything was smooth sailing for the multiplayer game, as millions of players would engage daily in the multiplayer experience. However, a new trend would start to stand out within the community, and this trend would change the game forever.
Look alive, sunshine. 109 in the sky, but the pigs won't quit. You're here with me, Dr. Death Defying. I'll be your surgeon, your proctor, your helicopter, bumping out the slaughtermatic sounds to keep you live. A system failure for the masses, antimatter for the master plan. Louder than God's revolver and twice as shiny. This one's for all you rock and rollers, all you crash queens and motor babies. Listen up! The future is bulletproof. The aftermath is secondary. It's time to do it now and do it loud. Killjoys, make some noise.
Clip hunting became a very popular trend in Uncharted 3 multiplayer, and various clans would be formed to create the best possible Uncharted content on YouTube. There were many clans, but most popular among those were Light Uncharted, Risen Order, Team Nobody, Team Sway, Ruination, Rush, Sway, Vivid, Aerialize, Fate, Volume 7X, which later became Team Vision, and the most popular one of them all, Team Defy, now known as the Defiance. Team Defy was founded by Elias and PT on October the 10th, 2012, and they aimed to bring the best possible Uncharted content to the Uncharted community, growing a large amount of loyal viewers and subscribers, becoming an inspiration to those who also aspire to become clans or clip hunters themselves. All filled with talented players, superb editors, and great management, they were able to push Uncharted content to the next level. Some of my favorite montages from Defy includes Team Taj 16, Gravity, Ascension by one of, if not the greatest editor in Uncharted history, Meekills, and Daybreak 2 by Sushi and Juletra. If you ever play any song like Mayday Parade, A Shot Across the Bow, Na 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 by MCR, or Love Your Friends Die Trying by Man Overboard to an Uncharted Clip Hunter, they'll have an instant serotonin and nostalgia boost because Defy's impact was so huge in the community, not only because they accomplished their goal, but they shone a light on other creators when it came to advertising their content, such as Team Fate, Light Uncharted, and Team Vision, later becoming titans themselves in the community. I want to use this video by Risen Order to show how much clip hunting meant to us.
I got this. Shut the fuck up. Stop. There's a squawk. I said squawk instead of squad. I'm such a dumbass. Okay. What is up, guys? It's your boy Blade with the squad. Rise and I'm scared. Molten. Wait, squirrels! Oh my god. Oh, you kill me and you rich quit, piece of shit. Fucking noob. Here's one. No, it's over. I wanna go. Pass. Go. Oh, go. Pat, come on. Nice. One more. I just put it on the phone. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Nice. Another one.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay. Pat over there. Over there. Pat. Go quick. One more. On me.
Oh my god. Where?
On me. Top of you. With Alpha.
Oh my god. 3 5
Over here. Stop. Listen to me. You got me. Don't Pat, shut the fuck up. Stop. Pat. Stop.
I want stop.
Yo, Alpha go.
No, let me go.
Go. See. Why are you going to jail? Man. I'm so nervous for you. I think you're gonna choke.
I know.
You never did. Just keep going.
Like the second clip, like in the spawn, that was. What? I got a wallbang! I got a wallbang!
Wallbang? What?
Symbolic of the joyful emotions we felt whether as kids, teenagers, or as a young adult. The overwhelming screams of happiness and laughter emphasizes how fun this game really was, especially when you're in a party of 5 with the greatest friends you've ever known. Today, videos like Generations, Crusade, and Gravity remain iconic videos that remain some of the most legendary Uncharted content ever produced. In 2016, Uncharted 4 was released after much anticipation, and after high expectations, more people transitioned over to Uncharted 4, while some remained in Uncharted 3's player base. In my opinion, Uncharted 4 was the death of cliphunting. The game felt so much more restricted compared to the looser and simple mechanic-based Uncharted 3, whilst Uncharted 4 felt a lot like a Last of Us parody. PlayStation also became stricter on online play, and now you had to be a PlayStation Plus member to play any game online. On the PlayStation 4, well, until Fortnite came out. Regardless of Uncharted 4, cliphunting being at its wit's end, another group of people seemed to take advantage of the new game as it opened up a new opportunity.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Competitive was such a major aspect in Uncharted 3 that it couldn't be left alone, and it built around some of the most elite clans and players around the world. Clans such as OMG, Art, Phoenix, Pro, Get Plus, Ibiza, and FT. Some of these clans were pillars to the Uncharted competitive scene, alongside dozens of other clans, and then scrims would have taken place mostly in TDM, Team Objective, and Plunder. I think at a point in time, FT was known to be undefeated in Team Deathmatch. Most of Uncharted's rank system wasn't the true display of skills between others, so UMGs and esports games would take place in custom matches in maps like Syria, Old Quarter, and other competitive maps. There are literally thousands of scrims that have been recorded, and it'll be an hour-long video if I had to mention every single scrim match here. There were also some very big players who were recognized as the big boys, and they were often regarded as the greatest players in the game. Players such as Naheem22, Miracle7, and the most well-known one, Ibiza Twist. His most popular video to this day is titled The Best Ever, Uncharted 3, which has over 140,000 views and was uploaded in 2015. For Uncharted, that was a very big number to achieve. Uncharted competitive was such an integral part for Uncharted 3 that when Uncharted 4 came out, the landscape changed with a new rank system that was introduced with ranks ranging from bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and masters. New players would also come into the spectacle such as Cloudy Planet 860, Agent Leader, TMF Salvation, Asmodeus, and many more. I suggest if you have the time, go watch a scrim from either Uncharted 3 or Uncharted 4. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Alright guys, I don't know how else to start this video, so I'm just gonna go straight into the news that we got on Uncharted 3, Uncharted 2, and The Last of Us. Naughty Dog tweeted this morning, "After nearly 10 years, we will be bidding farewell to Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, and The Last of Us multiplayer on PS3 and taking servers offline on September 3rd, 2019, 5 p.m. PT. In preparation, we are making all multiplayer, DLC, and PS3 free starting today. And then details, and then the link to Naughty Dog. So there's a lot to say about this.
I vividly remember this day. I had finished school and I had sat down with a bunch of my friends around 3 p.m. and I was scrolling through my phone when I saw the news on my Twitter feed. Naughty Dog on June the 5th of 2019 tweeted the following. After nearly 10 years, we will be bidding farewell to Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, and The Last of Us multiplayer on PlayStation 3 and taking servers offline on September the 3rd, 2019 at 5 p.m. Pacific. In preparation, we are making all multiplayer DLC on PlayStation 3 starting today. For me personally, I did not see this coming at all because I had not been involved in the community after 2018. I was quite shocked at the news, to be very honest, because it was a very important time in my childhood and my gaming career. The initial shutdown was scheduled to take place in September, so the community decided to make a return one last time. Friends and players reunited one last time, and the memories were created on the greatest multiplayer experience of all time one last time. Today, Uncharted 3 is still being immortalized by people such as Sky Mods, who made it possible to still play Uncharted 3 with friends through X-Link Kai. People such as AU Cooper, one of my old-time friends and clan partners in Vivid, has made some incredible videos on Uncharted 3 with X-Link Kai, and I will leave a link to his channel in the description. I will also keep a link down below on how to play Uncharted 3 multiplayer in 2023. Before I end this video, I want to leave you with this part of one of Vision's last montages ever made. I recently watched it and it really made me think about the good times that we had in Uncharted 3. So sit back, relax, and always remember, Sic Parvis Magna. Thank you.
Another turn around the sun. Do you believe in what I'm fighting for? 'Cause I can't hide from what I've done. It's in your eyes. You see me different than before. You know that I've got an angel inside. I swear I won't let you down, but I feel the devil beside me. There's no stopping us now. Whatever I am tonight, I'll be there to save you again. Yeah, I'll stop the end of the world. I'll stop the end of the world. I'll stop the end of the world. Where the darkness meets the light, the one I feed is calling out to you. It's so blurred between